country head of JLL, Ramesh Nair, Honorable Mayor Hyderabad, Shri K.T.Rama Garu, Principal Secretary Industry, IT, Jayashanjan Garu, JLL Head of Andhra and Telangana, Sandeep Patnaik, Samantak Das, the Chief Economist of JLL, and to all our friends from the media, I thank you. It's indeed a great pleasure and an honor to release this report where Hyderabad, in fact, for the second time in 3 years, has topped the charts and has been announced by JLL Global as the most dynamic city in their momentum index. So, firstly, thank JLL for this, and secondly, let me also point out quickly. I loved the last slide, Samantak. In fact, what was shown there was that in 2014, Hyderabad was not even on the list. Hyderabad was nowhere in the top 20. And then in 2015, I think, we slowly crept in. We got to the 20th slot. And then in 2016, we rose to the 5th position. 2017, we were 3rd. 2018, we topped. 2019, we swapped places with Bangalore, we were 2nd. And 2020, we back right where we belong, on top of the charts. The reason why I say this with a lot of pride is because, you know, this, again, not to blow my own trumpet, but I do have to share an incidental fact that when the new state of Telangana was being formed, there were a lot of doubts, you know, as to what would happen to Hyderabad, how would it, you know, how would it progress, etc., etc. But what this does show you, this momentum index does show you is, obviously in 2014, we just got started in June 2014. So we were not part of the list. 2015, we got in with a positive momentum just beginning. And we slowly but steadily rose in the ranks and, you know, rode through the, you know, various facets of governance. And today, I'm delighted that in 2018, 19 and 20, we've been 1, 2 and 1 again. So I'm obviously thrilled, excited, and more importantly, this is not a home. I mean, not to sort of cast you know, any aspersions on the homegrown you know, reports that are released every so often. But I think this is somebody by the name Jeremy Kelly, who is author of this, and Rupert Davies. They're all headquartered in Chicago in the US. And they've analyzed 130 cities across the world, and along with Oxford Economies and UN data, they've used, in fact, several other research data available across the world. And together with all these credible agencies, JLL Global has taken painstakingly compiled this report and has come out with this. And I'm thrilled and excited that Hyderabad has been acknowledged and Hyderabad has been recognized. Now, what is even more heartening for me from my ministry's perspective, from my, you know, my own personal passion of promoting innovation. You all remember in 2015, we launched T-Hub. In fact, myself and Jayashanjan, we keep doing a lot of events related to innovation. We keep talking about, you know, we keep referring to our state as a startup state, etc., etc. So what is exciting and thrilling for me is when Ramesh and Samantak and Sandeep had mentioned innovation economy and how Hyderabad, according to this research report, ranks on par with Shenzhen and Shanghai globally. On innovation, if you are able to compete with, say, Shenzhen and Shanghai, I think you've done reasonably well for yourself. So I'm thrilled and excited that we are able to. Thank you, and more importantly, in India, we are number 1 on that innovation economy front as well. And I was also informed that 50% of the weightage was from the commercial real estate and 50% for the various socio-economic indicators. Well, commercial real estate, of course, will continue to happen with business expansion, with innovative policies like TSI Pass coming in, with our focus on innovation economy, and with the state government, you know, advocating proactive policies. Obviously, investments will continue to pour in, is what I would hope. And tomorrow, in fact, I'm leaving for Davos, and obviously this will come in handy because I can obviously flaunt this a bit and, you know, show off a bit that Hyderabad is actually, you know, the number 1 state, number 1 city on the momentum index. Another thing I wanted to point out quickly, 50% of the weightage, while it comes from the commercial real estate, which happens by way of attracting investments. What is even more heartening is the socio-economic indicators, which also add 50% to the weightage. And that includes engine room population. Engine room population, apparently I've never heard this term. This is the first time I'm hearing it. It's an American term, I'm told. So anybody in the age group of 20 to 40, apparently the productive lot. I'm 43, so I'm obviously not. So the 20 to 40 age group, the engine room population apparently is quite high in Hyderabad. In fact, we are number one on that as well. And I'm delighted that 40% of Hyderabad's population is in this 20 to 40 age group. So again, all other cities in India, all the other 7 or other 6 in fact that are featured in top 20 are less than 40, and Hyderabad is above 40. That's also another huge demographic advantage which goes our way, and I think that will continue to help us, push our innovation economy, push our advantage with respect to the demographic dividend that we keep talking about. Also, economic output, retail sales, air connectivity, corporate headquarters, foreign direct investments, etc., etc. So these are all the socio-economic momentum indicators or variables that JLL Global has factored, and I'm delighted that not only on the commercial real estate, which of course is JLL's main business, but also on the socio-economic front, Hyderabad seems to be doing well. Telangana as a state also seems to be doing well. And what is even more thrilling and exciting is, out of the 130 cities globally, this is not an Indian city, it is not a face-off between Indian cities. This is a face-off between 130 cities globally, and Hyderabad has come out on the top for 3 years in a row. So excited, thrilled. Thank you JLL for this. But obviously this also means our work is cut out. We also have to start planning more infrastructure as the city grows, as the city continues with its momentum. We also have to, myself and Mayor, we both have our task cut out, and we both have to do a lot more work. We'll continue to do that, of course. And what this also offers to us as a state is, answers to all those questions that were posed about 5 years ago. Whether Telangana would thrive, whether Telangana would progress, whether Hyderabad, what would happen to Hyderabad, etc., etc. This answers a lot of detractors at home, and also not my home, as in Telangana, and you know what I mean, at home, and also to a lot of my political opponents as well, as to how the state has been performing. So thank you very much. Delighted that you chose us, to invite us for this wonderful occasion. We'll continue to flaunt this, and I do hope and pray that we'll continue to top the charts as well. Thank you. Have a good night.